So in this video, we are going to see some hands-on demo using chain of thoughts. So let's start with a basic math word problem. So we will ask the model to think step by step instead of jumping straight to the answer. Because in COT, in chain of thoughts, we may give the intermediate reasoning steps that says how to solve this particular math problem or particular reasoning problem to the AI, or else you can ask the AI model solve this problem by thinking step by step. So let's consider the prompt. So here we given a question. If each notebook costs 25 rupees and Ali buys 4 notebooks, how much does he pay? And say, let's think step by step. So if you hit enter, it outputs like first we know each notebook costs 25 rupees. Ali buys 4 notebooks. So we multiply 25 into 4 equal to 100. Therefore, Ali pays 100 rupees. So final answer is 100 rupees. So here the model breaks the problem into smaller parts, that is price per item, number of items, and multiplication. So this gradual breakdown mimics human reasoning. So this is the essence of chain of thought prompting. It helps the model slow down, think logically, and reduce errors, especially in multi-step problems. So in this example, we haven't given any examples, but you can give examples that include step-by-step solution to use that pattern to solve new math problems. For example, you can give similar prompt to this as an example for this prompt, and you mention these four steps like first we know each notebook cost etc, like that you mention step by step, and you give this prompt like what we have seen in one shot. So you can give intermediate step, or else you can ask let's think step by step. So here the model breaks down the problem into smaller parts and try to solve them. So now let's try a logical puzzle using chain of thought. So these types of question often confuse AI where there's no reasoning involved. So now let's consider a prompt question. Sarah is older than Mike. Mike is older than Lucy. So who is the eldest? Let's think step by step. So when you hit enter, AI outputs that Sarah is older than Mike. Mike is older than Lucky, so Sarah is older than both Mike and Lucy. Therefore, Sarah is the oldest. So final answer is Sarah. So here the model compares people one by one using logical steps. If we didn't ask for step by step thinking, it might have guessed or skipped steps. So chain of thought helps to preserve logic and to handle problems that requires comparisons or ordering. Next, let's see how chain of thought helps in common sense problems, especially when the answer isn't directly in the question but needs inference. So let's consider our prompt. So Alex put ice cream on the table and left it there for 3 hours. What happened to the ice cream? Let's think step by step. So here the AI model outputs ice cream needs to be kept cold to stay solid. So the table is like at room temperature. After 3 hours, the ice cream is no longer cold, so the ice cream would have melted. So final answer is the ice cream melted. So here, without chain of thought, the model might give vague or unclear answers. Here, step by step thinking, which helps the model to apply real world knowledge, reason through time and environment, and arrive at a realistic answer. Let's now try a question where the answer requires connecting two pieces of information. That is, chain of thought is perfect for multi-hop reasoning. So now let's consider the prompt. Question. The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. Paris is the capital of which country? Let's think step by step. So here the AI outputted that the Eiffel Tower is located in Paris. So Paris is the capital city of France. Therefore, the Eiffel Tower is in France. So the final answer is France. So here the model first locates Paris, then recalls the Paris is in France. So this is a classic multi-hop question where you need to connect two facts. So chain of thought prompting allows the model to link ideas and build on previous steps like how human thinks. So finally, let's solve a word problem with conditions. So there are actually these are hard without clear reasoning steps, and this is where chain of thought really shines. So question: Ria had 10 chocolates. She gave 3 to her friend and ate 2 at herself. How many chocolates are left? Let's think step by step. So this is our complete prompt. When you hit enter, the output given like Ria started with 10 chocolates. She gave 3 chocolates to her friend. Now she has 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. Then she ate 2 chocolates. Now she has 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So the final answer is 5 chocolates. So here the model performed two subtractions in sequence, carefully following each condition without step by step prompting. So models often forget or skip a step. Chain of thought helps in tracking progress, applying rules, and arriving at accurate answers. So chain of thought prompting is powerful because it slows down the model to think logically. It is great for multi-step, reasoning-heavy tasks. It mimics how humans solve problems by breaking them into smaller parts. It significantly reduces mistakes in math, logic, and reasoning. So, in the next video, you are going to learn about self-consistency prompts.